This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
My name is Elizabeth, and I'm 22 years old.
Hi!
I have a huge love for animals, especially my two dogs.
I really think Elizabeth does have a gift with dogs.
The dream would be to be around dogs a lot. I want to groom them. I want to train them. I think police dog training would be really, really sweet. I smoke fentanyl all day as much as I can. It's just like I need to. It feels like I need to. Sometimes I stay up for days doing it.
The only way to get money to support her habit is to sell drugs herself.
There's your snowflake.
Yeah, no problem. You're my favorite.
She got an opportunity to start selling cocaine maybe a year and a half ago, and it only makes things worse.
Oh no, so much skin just came off. Oh.
Elizabeth, she always looked after herself, but the fentanyl, it's had a devastating effect.
She has scabs on her face, and they're really swollen. Mentally, Elizabeth is as scattered as I've ever seen her.
The was that? Dangerous people are tapping my phones and following me.
She thinks there's people sneaking around the house, that they're stalking her.
Maybe I can have Elizabeth back, or at least part of her back.
Elizabeth was a beautiful, beautiful baby. Just ridiculous.
She was a very special child.
She was just a joy to be around because she was so bubbly.
Our mom was really good mom.
My mom made me feel special and loved and cared about.
Herb and Mom weren't together, and Herb was working pipelining.
Dad was gone a lot, and he would just come visit when he had days off. I was a really big daddy's girl because I had so much fun with him. A lot of people thought he was my grandpa.
Well, we enjoyed ourselves. She just about preferred to be with me. Her mom was in the hospital a few times out of a week or 10 days at a time.
Our mom struggled with addiction and depression longer than I can even remember.
Once she got to a certain point, she would kind of be unpleasant to be around.
When she started taking painkillers, that seemed to be the tipping point, and that's when the suicide attempts started. Then the government was immediately involved.
I was in and out of foster homes in between the ages of 5 and 8.
Mom was cyclical with her ups and downs, and during the good times, we would go back home.
My mom was a really beautiful person. She loved to love others and make them feel good and do things for them. Oh, God. I didn't appreciate it until I got older. Took everything for granted.
Shortly after her mom died, some of my family said, you mean to tell me at your age you're going to try to raise that little girl yourself?
Elizabeth and I both went off into different foster homes. Elizabeth ended up in a rough one.
My foster parents were up. She made me call her mom. She treated her dog better than any of us.
She'd be crying, and they'd give her a toothbrush and make her just clean the stairways.
I was just so scared. I didn't know what to do. I was all alone.
That was one of the mistakes I made. My daughter was there probably a few months, but I took her out of there. I quit the pipelining, rented a house, and I started driving taxi. I worked a minimum of 15 hours a day. From the time she was 8 until she was 14, that little girl was at home by herself a lot of times. We spoiled Elizabeth. I couldn't replace her mother for them, but she had cell phones and computers and anything that she could enjoy.
High school was difficult for her. She struggled to make friends, and that's when she started drinking.
I was less social. I wasn't inclusive. I was introverted.
She seemed really shy when I first met her, and it took her a little bit to kind of open up. Once we did click, we were inseparable, and we were kind of troublemakers because there's this spirit in Lizzie that just loves to cause trouble and get into mischief. And that very often included skipping class, just being around sketchy people or sneaking into bars.
She was involved with an older group of influences that got her into partying a little more often, and she ended up getting involved in the cocaine.
When I first met Lizzie, it was in my physics class. She was having some problems with alcohol.
I was drinking all the time. I was miserable, so I told him what was up. He was my teacher, but he was my friend. And then he started inviting me into his family's life.
We decided to take Lizzie under our wing.
Thanksgiving, Christmas get-together. Lizzie was clean and sober. It was just a great time.
They're a huge part of my life. I say they're my godparents because that's what they feel like.
After Elizabeth graduated, it was the best sister bonding time we had. She was able to easily talk about her struggles in high school. We just started growing closer and closer.
It was really hard for Lizzie when Amy left. She was very upset.
She proceeded to party on a more regular basis, and this brought her different associations. She started dating an addict, and she got involved in the morphine and Percocets.
And that led into her using oxys and then helping sell the drug.
Our current situation is extremely scary. The risk of overdose is really high.
Elizabeth is dealing drugs. I don't like it.
Lizzie's lifestyle has never been more dangerous than it is now.
Hey. Sorry about the delay.
She's pissing off drug addicts and drug dealers because she doesn't have any organization in her life.
I've never been so hopeless. I wouldn't say I want to die, but I don't want to live. It's too painful. There's no way out.
I'm going to be honest with you guys, Lizzie hasn't felt safe for most of her life. She's pretty scarred from being a young girl and you being on the road, and then her mother leaving, and then going into a home or orphanage.
Yep.
All of those feelings that Lizzie had back then, Lizzie has now.
Jerry, she is like trying to
Get her here.
You need to get your butt out.
We were gonna do your interview.
No! I'm on a
Seriously,
time limit to make money, and if I don't get rid of this stuff, I'm
just for 2 minutes.
No!
Okay, what time you come back?
I don't know if I'm just gonna turn right around.
Okay.
Okay, so it's looking like plan B?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go to Lizzie. Regardless of what happens, I don't care about the language, I don't care about the violence, whatever. Let her respond how she's gonna respond. But the thing is, we're getting to yes. Hey, you.
Oh, hi.
I'm Jerry. Come on in. Fam wants to speak with you for a few minutes. Is it okay?
I would like to share with you just how much I've always loved you. Your drug addiction has affected me emotionally, mentally, and physically. We have had very little communication, and the drugs have made our relationship very one-sided and very self-centered.
Your dad's been struggling. He's been doing this by himself and doesn't know how to help you.
I've been doing it by myself, too.
And he's never had anything to do with me, really, so
Yeah.
I think the self-centeredness has been on both ends.
I feel like drugs have kidnapped the Lizzie that I know and love, and I want you back. It tears me apart to see you doing this to yourself. You've admitted to me lately that you feel that death is very near. I am not willing to keep watching you kill yourself or to continue to enable you.
Elizabeth, I'm so scared because I love you so much. And I count on you. You're what keeps Mom alive for me. I'm finally starting to acknowledge how much pain you must be in. And I don't know how to deal with it.
You've already removed yourself from my life. It won't be any different.
So the offer that they're talking about, top of the world ranch. And that would mean that you would come with me today and you can start to get well. Because the options aren't good for you.
I can't today.
No matter what the problem is, I can help you with that.
If someone is expecting me to give them $13,600, you're gonna give that to them instead?
I'm gonna figure out the problem, yeah. Can you trust me?
I can't trust my own family to see me on Christmas and my birthday like they promised they will.
You wanna go outside and have a smoke with me?
Yeah.
We need to do this, Lizzie. You're not gonna make it.
If I could guarantee you in a week I'd be,
No
regardless
deal.
of where I'm at.
I need you to come with me today.
What about my dog?
We'll get it all taken care of. Your dad, everybody in there will help out.
Yeah, but
Let's
you guys
talk
don't
about it.
love my dog like I love my dog.
The dog needs you well, too.
Dog is what keeps me alive.
Who the is gonna take care of the dog when you're dead, though, Lizzie? These are the options.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to treatment.
Best decision you ever made.
And I'm sorry.
Hi, it's me, Lizzie.
Hi.
I'm Kathy.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Top of the World.
I'm just ready to see everyone on the other side, and I know it's going to take a lot of work, but I'm just going to take it day by day and remember everything I'm thankful for. Thank you.
I'm really proud of you.
Elizabeth basically told us that she had a drug debt that she needed to repay. And she had concerns about her father and his well-being, but she told us that she was going to come back. And I think much to probably everybody's surprise, she did that. She became pretty uncomfortable with the feedback that she was getting. She wasn't yet at the place where we were the best fit for her at that point in her recovery.
I know that Lizzie has a huge desire for recovery. So I believe that Lizzie will be able to find recovery in time.